Alright, here we go. I'm back here. Second video. Ready to do this. Hopefully everybody hears me alright here. I was just watching the National Treasure movies earlier. I don't know if you guys remember that. Nicolas Cage, right? Jon Voight's in the movie, right? I'm like, oh, there he is. Jon Voight, Trump supporter. Do you know how long I spent thinking about Jon Voight being a Trump supporter? About 3 seconds, maybe 4. Then I did something crazy. I sat back and I enjoyed the movie, something that right-wingers and the woke right cannot do. I'm going to be getting into that in future videos. Anyway, I had MSNBC on. Man. It's so funny listening to these so-called experts, the same people who have been wrong about basically everything for the last decade. Are doing it again. They're on TV, they're online, and they're just telling working people what they think they want to hear, and they could not be more wrong. It's really getting on my nerves. Anyway, DNC, dude, here's an idea. Talk to some working people, dude. Reach out to me. I'll give you some tips. You're never going to tell me what to say, just so we're clear, but you can reach out. I'm here. So anyway, that's not what this video is about. I actually made a few notes this time so I could be, like, you know, precise about this. Anyway, Governor Cuomo, how's it going, man? How are you? I'm good. I'm a New Jersey voter here. We just had the primary. Okay, I voted for Gottheimer because he's a bit of a dirtbag. So when I saw you coming back on the scene, I was kind of excited. I'm like, all right, cool, because you're kind of, a dirtbag. And I know this because I'm a bit of a dirtbag. And I figured if we got an actual dirtbag in the White House, we need someone like you to take him on. So I was like, all right, cool. He's getting in it. But here's the thing, dude. I probably would have voted for you in the primary. I probably would have. But to use your own word, you got complacent, dude. You lost. Like, I don't know how else to say this to you. All right? You lost. Mamdani won. Now, when you resigned the governorship in disgrace, remember when you left the governor's mansion? Everybody said, all the same experts who've been wrong for the last 10 years, they said your political future was done. They said you would never be heard from again. Boy, were they wrong. You were this close to becoming the next mayor of New York City, but you screwed up, all right? You tried to run the clock out. You handed the ball off. You lost the ball. Mamdani got the ball. Instead of pressuring him, you ran a prevent defense. That was not a good move, and you blew it. You're not the first guy, first team to have this happen. All right, it happens. The same experts who said your political future was over, they're wrong now because you still have a political future. By the way, anybody who sees this, Governor Cuomo and I have a mutual friend. Her name is Siri. I asked Siri earlier how old you are. She said you'll be 68 in December. If Mamdani shits the bed, you could easily come back in 4 years and challenge him. Or you get your old job back, or you could lower your standards and run for a House seat, because I'm the type of Democrat who wants you in this. I would like nothing more than to see you and Mamdani on the same side pushing back against our true opponent. Okay? So you need to do that. You need to suspend your campaign, okay, and say you're going to vote for Mamdani. He's the Democrat, okay? Because make no mistake about it, if you continue this course and you cost Mayor-elect Mamdani, and that's what we should all be calling him. When Adams won the primary 4 years ago, everybody knew he was going to be the next mayor. Mamdani beat you, fair and square, okay? If you cost him this race and Mayor Adams stays in that chair, or the beret-wearing Republican wins the race, as much as I love berets, okay, if he wins, I'm telling you right now, you are done in Democratic politics, Governor Cuomo. You will never be heard from again. You won't be invited to the DNC 2028, 2032, never again, ever. You have relatives, I'm sure they're going to run for office. Take me, for example. I'm 43, all right? I'm coming up on a decade clean. If my last name was Cuomo, I would be running for office. I would be using that name. But if you continue on this path, you're not only going to screw yourself, you're going to screw all future generations of Cuomos, okay? The Cuomo family name in Democratic politics won't be worth butt kiss. Literally, you're going to have relatives, future generations of Cuomos who will run for office. They'll go to sign the paperwork. They'll ask you what your name is. They'll be like, hi, my name is Ronna McDaniel. Person's going to be like, Ronna McDaniel? You mean Ronna Cuomo McDaniel? Oh, no, it is Ronna McDaniel. Okay, let me just finish up your paperwork. Ronna McDaniel, excuse me. Good luck to you. Pfft, she's screwed. She's walking away, like looking at her paperwork, like, I am so screwed. Because that's what the Democrats and the Cuomo name is going to mean to the Democratic Party going forward. It won't be worth butt kiss. It will be over. So do the right thing. Suspend your campaign. Say you're going to vote for Mamdani, the guy who has the D next to his name. You have an I next to your name. We got Mayor Adams, who was a Democrat. He switched to independent. He's basically a POW. And then we have a Republican. Stop doing this. Stop all this. Please, Chris, talk to your brother. You know I'm right. Come on. You're going to huff. You're going to puff. And then you're going to settle down and realize I'm right. Please, do the right thing. Have a future in Democratic politics. Please. Thank you. Thanks for listening, everybody. Remember, vote blue no matter who. I'm out.